The negative, masculinity, and uh, I say, I won't say difficult, but masculinity, combativeness. I got to get that to black women. Black women get the masculinity role, right? So let me break that down, right? And pay attention. So, because a lot of the times things will make sense when you understand why, and you won't take it so personal, right? A lot of the times, a lot of black women come from environments where they have to be more masculine. The thing is, when women are out on their own and they doing their own thing without the protection of a man, they naturally become more masculine. Naturally, it's just a survival mechanism. It's not a conscious thing that they're doing. That's the thing about human beings. Our body, our bodies, right, prep us to survive. So when women aren't, when women are out, when women are out in the world, right, with no protection and provisioning from a man, they naturally become more masculine. That's any woman. If Arab women, those submissive Arab women with all of the shit on their face and that's covered, if they were in the same position as black women or women in the United States, they'll become more masculine too. So it's not like that Arab women or Asian women are more feminine and soft and docile because that's just innately them and that's just how they born to be. No, that's their culture and environment that breeds them to be that way. You get what I'm saying? The thing is, black women, black people, especially in this country, black people a lot of the times come from very rough environments. This is why you see hyper masculine black males. This is a survival mechanism. And you see masculine black women. This is a survival mechanism. And this is generations and generations and generations, right? And to where, I'm not going to get too deep into this, but it was, about 60, 70 years ago, white feminism came in along with this whole shit. When they had all of these, black power struggles and, civil rights struggles and shit. The government said we have to put an end to this. We have to stop this. So here comes white feminism. Here comes all of the other underhanded shit. And what happens is they took the protection from black women. So they castrated black men economically, jails, all this shit, drugs, the whole nine. So now you have and also not only that, you have feminism telling black women. If you go back and look at these early feminism pictures, you'll see a lot of black women. And what they did was they got black women for the numbers. Got them for the numbers, and they told them, well, you don't need them. You don't need them. You could the government, and you can get government. Fuck them. You don't need them. So now you have a situation to where black women have basically been in the world without protection, so to speak. And this is on a large scale, not individually. On a large scale, you have black women been in the world without protection. So any woman in the world without protection will naturally become more masculine. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just trying to give y'all the game so you can understand where this shit come from without getting too deep. You dig? So now you're seeing a lot of other races of women in America or in the West in general become more masculine because they are now out in the world alone. So you're starting to see a lot more masculine white women and shit like this because they are starting to cut their man off too. This has been going on with what you see this has been going on forever. And for the guys who not black or even black guys who come from the suburb, this has been going on forever in the hood. What y'all see right now with white women and feminine, this been going on since forever. We grew up seeing this. This is why we have game. Y'all be like, where y'all get that game from? How we learn how to deal with these type of women now? And y'all stuck because y'all ain't know. We been any guy from that type of environment. No, we been new female. We been new this shit because we wasn't it wasn't no family thing. It was just black men and black women doing their own thing. It was never like that. That shit died in the 60s, due to feminism and other institutions coming in and splitting that up, right? So what you see is a survival mechanism. They're a lot more I'm gonna say hostile, but combative, a lot more masculine energy, a lot more edgier. This is because they're in the world alone. And not only that, right? Not only that, they tend to, due to the way the world is, Black families that come from these environments have to raise the man to be masculine. They have to raise the boy to be masculine. And they also have to raise the women to be masculine. Black women are raised to be masculine. You understand? You can't depend on no man. You got to get your own shit. And, you got to go to school and, get out there and get it and take care of yourself and can't depend on nobody. You can't depend on nobody. Black women are raised like this. Black women aren't raised to serve their men like Latino women are, but this is just based on and it's not just because a lot of y'all gonna say, well, that's to preach single mothers. Even Black fathers raise their daughters to be like this. Because I got a daughter, bro. And I know what it is being a Black person in this country. So we have to raise our kids a little bit different, and they had to raise us a little bit different, even the women. So the women are raised to be masculine. Reading the comments, these niggas complaining about these women on YouTube made me fucking sick. Yeah, I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. I don't like that. Now, am I siding with the fuckery? I'm not gonna get on here and condone no fuckery from all that. I'm not gonna do that. But I don't like that's punk shit to me, honestly. And I don't care who like it. Fuck you. But yeah. So Black women tend to be a lot more masculine, right? It's a lot of things, a lot of reasons why. And I just tried to help y'all understand why. Put things into perspective when you see what you see nowadays. But the thing is, you're starting to see this same type of behavior from other groups of women in America, at least, because their family structures are now being broken up with the feminist movement, the MGTOW movements, and the red pills and all this shit. You're starting to see this same thing that Black people was going through in the 60s and 70s. You're starting to now see this shit with white people and Spanish people in this country, at least. So you're starting to see even white women and shit that's a lot more masculine and have that energy. But we have been dealing with that in our community. That's all I ever remember. You see what I'm saying? That's why the shit y'all be saying now don't really fit. I grew up seeing this. My mom like that. My aunties like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so Black women, that's the negative, right? And they're a lot more tougher to crack. Does that mean that Black women can't be feminine and submissive? Nah, but the thing is, the things that, that we go through, and that, because a lot of them started off, being submissive to their boyfriend and being submissive to them first few niggas, and niggas like me burned them. Not like STD wise, but you know what I'm saying? So what you see now is a defense mechanism and a wall up. So they thinking now, once they get a little bit older, like, well, shit, I ain't submit to who? That come from hurt, bro, and from being burned before by guys like us who were raised not knowing how to treat women. We grew up on fuck these hoes, fuck these hoes, fuck these hoes. Take advantage. We grew up on that shit. So that's what we did. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you see now. But does that mean they can't be submissive and they're not cooperative and compliant? That's not the case. But initially they're a little bit more tougher to crack. A Black woman is tougher to crack initially in the beginning. But once you get her, you got her. They'll be loyal to you, like I said, in the positive. Once you get her, you got a loyal person. You see what I'm saying? So long as you kicking your game right.